In this video, let me take you on a journey where I'll show you real people, real profiles which are not top profiles from any angle, yet they get into some of the topmost schools in the USA. So I'm showing you that the GRE score, the GPA, the GMAT score, your TOEFL score, your IELTS score, all of these things matter, but you can still make it to the top universities if you do not have the best scores. So all of you guys, I'm going to be showing you 3 profiles, okay? And I'm going to be showing you their results. All right, these are people who I have worked with personally, so you can assure that these are 100% correct. I'm not doing this video to tell you that, we offer these services or enroll with us. Definitely, if you do enroll with us, I guarantee you I will get you these results. But this video is about more than that. It's about giving you hope. For all of those people who think, a lot of those people have been reaching out to me, that's why I'm doing this video. A lot of you guys tell me that my CGPA is not good enough, I can't do anything about that. It's printed in black and white, I can't change it now. And they're not able to basically come to the terms that they can still make it to some of the top universities. Work with us or not, you can do it. It's possible. And I'll show you exactly how it is possible. Okay, I'll show you 3 real profiles, real people who have gotten into some of the best universities in the world. A lot of homework goes into these videos where I have to research beforehand, because working with so many clients, the fact is that this data is still not easy to get, because we only started tracking all of this data on YMGrad from this year. But earlier there was no YMGrad and I was still working with clients. So a lot of that data is actually lost and I'm not able to show it to you. But these are some of the profiles that did actually appear to me out of the blue, that some of these people applied in spring sessions and some of them even in fall sessions, and they've already started getting their admits. That's why I'm able to bring this to you. So like I said, because a lot of research and a lot of my time goes into this, I would really appreciate if you gain something up from this video and you can hit a like and share this with a person that it can really help. Okay, with that note, I'm gonna get right into the video. Okay, the first profile we're gonna see is for this video, this person. And all of this data is actually available on YMGrad for free. We do not ask you to log in just to see that information. You can see the profiles and all of that. Of course, if you log in, you can see a lot more information. But anyway, right now I'm using an incognito window where I'm not logged in, and you will be able to see the same details about this person's profile as I will. I just know this person personally because I have worked with her. Okay, so let's see. She has completed her computer science bachelor's degree from Savitribai Phule, Pune University. So basically it's Pune University. It's not a world-renowned university like the IITs are. It's not like that. So it's not really a top university, okay? Let's see. Her GPA, which actually lists her percentage, is 67.4%. Okay, definitely not something you would say is a top profile. Okay, but still, look at it. Okay, her work experience is 73 months, and this is what makes up for most of it. For her GPA also, because she has been working in the industry for over 5 years now. So you can see that her profile is a lot more defined through her work experience than it is through what she did maybe 6, 7 or 8 years back, right? So whatever she's doing recently, right now, is a lot more important. Okay, and this person was going for spring 2020, okay? And her aim was Northeastern University. That's what she wanted to get into. Now a lot of people might think that it is not worth applying to Northeastern University with these sorts of scores. Let me actually also show you her GRE scores. Her GRE scores were especially not good because she scored 140 each on verbal and quant. Yes, these are the correct scores. She scored 140 each. That was only 280. Now, a lot of people would say do not apply to Northeastern because you will never get in with such a score. And then her speaking score was only 20 on the TOEFL, and even her listening score was only 20 on the TOEFL. And the rest of the scores were also not very great. Definitely not a person you can measure quantitatively. That's the first thing that I saw when this person came to me. Okay, and you can actually check out her resume as well. All of these things are verified in her resume also. Okay, so this is the profile. Let me tell you, I worked with her around, I think, let me actually, I can't really show you. Usually when I log in with my ID, I have some administrator privileges, so I can see, when this person bought into the service. So I was looking for that tab, but it's not here. I can't show you that right now because I'm not logged in as the administrator, but I think I worked with her in June or July, and we were applying for, I think July, we were applying for the spring 2020 term. She was a little bit early, but the end result was that she got into Northeastern University. She also got into a couple more universities. I will actually try to put some sort of my, I was talking to her on email all the time while we were working together. Like nowadays we have everything on the website, like the website kind of facilitates the whole process of the drafting and of the applications, but back then we did not do that online. We only used to basically do it through email, so not through YMGrad. But I have the email trail. I'll show it to you that she actually got into the university and she was really happy about it. And that's why I'm saying it's possible with that profile. If she can get in, you can get into. And I know her profile by heart. I have worked on it. I have written her SOP. I have written her LORs. So I know that if this person is getting in, you guys can get in too. It's not such a thing that you need to have only the topmost scores. Okay, I'll try to put the email over here. Okay, the next profile that I want to show you is from this person. He's also a very good friend of mine. We worked on his profile together. I think we worked on his SOP draft. Yeah, only his SOP draft, nothing more than that. As you can see, he did an information technology program from the University of Mumbai. The University of Mumbai is also pretty good, but it's not good enough to be known by all over the world. Okay, he did it from the University of Mumbai. His GPA, which again lists his percentage, is 64%. Definitely not one of the percentages that you would expect from a distinction student, or basically anything over 75% would look good to most top universities. Maybe 75 to 80%, anything above that would look good, but this is definitely not one of the top profiles again. Okay, he had one research paper, not in very good journal. It was just another domestic journal, like you might see, not a very good impact factor. Okay, and he had a work experience of 50 months. The work experience over here also counts a lot, but again, even if he did not have it, he could still get pretty good admits. Okay, like the way we saw his profile, that was something, it's a very exceptional profile anyway. So because his work was really good, so what he did in these 50 months actually counted a lot. Okay, so it was actually less than 5 years, 4 years of work, as you could say, on approximately, by the time he actually goes on. And he applied for fall 2020. Oh, he already has his admits, by the way. Let me actually tell you about his admits. I will put a screenshot over here. We talk on WhatsApp pretty regularly, so I can show you guys. Okay, and I will also show you his scores first. He got a 313 on the GRE test, okay, with 165 on the quant section and 148 on the verbal section. His AWS score was particularly bad because it was only 2.5, which is below average. However, you can also see his resume over here, by the way. However, we actually got him into one of the top universities as well, and not just one, actually 3. Let me actually open up that text and show you the exact names of the universities that we got him in. Let me actually search for his name, and I can see that he got into the University of Purdue University, basically West Lafayette. That is the topmost Purdue campus. Let's see, what other universities did he make it into? University of Texas Dallas, which is also a pretty good university. Okay, then the University of Iowa, the University of Minnesota. He says that he's interviewing for that yet, and basically these are his results. So you already got 3 admits: Purdue University, then there's University of Iowa, and then there's University of Texas Dallas. He has all of these 3 admits. So you can see, not a top profile. I wouldn't say it's a top profile with everything stellar, GPA, great GRE scores, great work ex. No, but he still did really well, and I'm proud of him, man. He's done really well, and I think that it's all about the process, the way you project your profile. Your SOP plays a huge part. Like his profile, like we projected it really well. That's one thing that I remember. Like, it was one of the most exceptional SOPs. But definitely something that you would want to keep in mind is that you are paying attention to your application also, not just your quantitative measures. Okay, so yeah, he actually got in. He got in for MIS, by the way, for those of you who are wondering. Yes, he applied for MIS and he is in now with such a percentage and GRE and GPA scores. Okay, so don't lose hope, guys. You can still do it. One last profile that I'm going to show you over here is this guy. Okay, also a really good friend of mine. We connected, I think, pretty early around July this year in 2019, and he actually wanted to go for spring 2020. Okay, I'll show you his profile over here now. Okay, his area of study was engineering. He did computer science from Andhra University. His GPA is 6.84 out of 10. Okay, not a very good GPA, as you might see. 6.84 is not a top GPA that you would expect from any student. Okay, and then, but the one good thing is that he did not have any backlogs. But then also, he did not have any work ex. So those of you guys who are thinking that, you know, in the last two profiles I talked about, they had amazing work ex for like 3 or 4 years, but you don't have it, don't worry about it. You don't need all that work ex. Trust me, you do not. Okay, then he had one research paper. Again, it was a local journal, not one of the top most, you know, great, crazy, great impact factor ones. No, I remember that. Okay, and then he wanted to pursue computer science in his master's. Okay, and he wanted to go for spring 2020. I'll also show you his GRE scores. Okay, he scored a 157 on the quant and a 146 on the verbal section. Okay, so what's that? 157 plus 146. Let's see over here. That's 303. So not a top GRE score, as you can see, and especially the quant score over here, like for computer science programs, it's always preferred to have 165 plus, but no, not a top quant score as well. Now you can see his speaking and writing scores on the IELTS were particularly bad. Okay, and his reading and listening scores were actually pretty good. Okay, so you can see that over here, this person is also not one of the top profiles that you would expect to see on any application, you know, any pile of applications. But I worked on his profile personally. I remember the exact way that we projected his profile. It was very tricky. It was good though. We actually found a way to show that he's a great student, and we actually justified his CGPA as well. Okay, we can do that for you. No, that's not the point. The point is that he got into some of the good universities, and computer science, as you know, it's a very competitive program. Like, the top universities for this one are almost unreachable even for the best profiles. But let's see his admits. Okay, I'm just gonna search his name on WhatsApp. I'll also put like a tab over here where you can see the screenshot, where you can see that basically, yeah, he did actually get in. But let me actually give you the exact university names. Okay, NJIT, New Jersey Institute of Technology. Okay, UT Arlington, that's University of Texas Arlington, he got in. CSU Fullerton, he got in. Nebraska Omaha, he got in. UNC Charlotte, pretty good university actually. Okay, UNC, University of North Carolina, Charlotte, their main campus. He also got in over here. So, and he thanks me. He says that your SOP helped me get into these universities. We worked on his profile. It was pretty good working with him, and yeah, he actually went into some of these great universities. He actually had pretty amazing. We actually had a pretty good experience working with him. But that's not the point. The point is that you can see that these people do get into some of the top universities, and it is possible. It is possible, guys. So don't lose hope. Don't think that you and your profile cannot make it to one of the top universities. Definitely your dream to study in the US, Canada, I don't care whatever sort of applicant you are. We've worked with various profiles, doesn't matter how. We've worked with people who are from medicine background, who are from MBA background, who are from, you know, cinematography background. It all works out, okay? And I've seen this in every single field. That's my experience. I would show you more examples. I would be happy to, but you will need to wait till April, because that's when the fall 2020 results come out, and we actually implemented this website like this year itself in June, so we don't really have tracking before that, so I can't really show you the profiles on YMGrad, but definitely something that you want to keep in check. You will see eventually the people that everyone that I work with, I would like to, you know, show you guys that, you know, these are their profiles, and if they can get in, you can get in. It's really more about giving you guys hope. And I hope that this video gives you that hope, that you don't quit the process. You don't, a lot of times I used to be bogged down that maybe I'm not good enough. Well, guess what, guys? People can get in. You don't have to be the best. You just have to make it in the cut. Okay? All right. So I hope this video helps you out. Go on and sign up on YMGrad.com, by the way. Why aren't you already doing that? We have so many perks for you, just in case you have, like, there's study material, there's free study material as well as, like, discounted study material up to 75% off. There's these profiles that you get access to for free. There's groups that you can talk to, basically groups of people, students you can talk to who will be going in through the same application process. You can discuss with them. You can see the university statistics. If I wanted to see over here, University of North Carolina, Charlotte, let me actually see. Yeah, over here, I'll just type that in and I'll be taken to this page where I'll be able to see all of these statistics, okay? So all of these things, you can just log in to view them, okay? And all of these things are given out right to you. Just sign up and it's all for you, man. It's really a lot of hard work that we've put in, and we're giving it to you for free, a lot of it, okay? So even the admits and rejects, you can check out a lot of decisions over here. If you check out the decisions tab, and you can see a lot of people who get the admits and when they get the admits, and what is the timeline and all of that. So it'll help you, I'm sure. All right, I'm gonna take my leave now. If you do wish to connect with me, and if you do have some doubts and maybe you want to work with us, then what you can do is you can connect with me on Instagram. You can even get in touch with me through YMGrad. Okay, I'll be happy to help you in either way. And apart from that, I hope that this video gives you hope, and like it, share it. Like I said, if this helps you, it's all the information that I wanted to give you. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas. I'm making this on Christmas. I'm not sure if I'm going to be publishing it today, but if I do, Merry Christmas, and you guys have a happy New Year.